you go. Alright everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan tonight, along with someone who's AFK for a short bit. So I'll just continue on. And welcome back to Prince of Persia 08. And yeah, this will be our second stream of this. And hello there in chat, Ultra Goldsmith. How are you doing today? Since we're kind of waiting under here, I might as well just go back to here. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's auto-saved when we left. Let's see. Last time, well, we got started with the game. We got introduced.
Is that a good thing?
We can enter the corrupted sanctuary.
And once we heal the fertile ground there...
There is no fertile ground. The essence of that place will rest inside the corrupted.
And they're just gonna let us take it. Much more of this, and I'm gonna have to stop and sharpen this sword.
Wait, there's a mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service.
Welcome back. Having to probably rush, I'm guessing. And yeah.
I was half tempted to shout from the bathroom, but thought, well, maybe not. Even though it's that damn short distance.
Okay, last time we managed to clear out the preliminary borders of the temple and clear out all of the royal palace locations. So we can take on the concubine in her own sanctuary, which, well, let's go do that. And yeah, we met Nolan here, because the Prince of Persia in this game isn't actually a prince, though with how much he says he could have sold his loot for, he could have acted like a prince. And yeah, let's go after the concubine who's been taunting us through the entirety of her territory.
Yeah, she seemed to hint that he might or may not be one.
Across 3 floors. The concubine has probably taken the top floor as her own.
Any way we can tell what's real and what's not?
Just use your instincts.
Those would be the same instincts that led me into this mess.
Law of averages. You've got to be right sometime.
But yeah, he isn't a prince, but, well, the game's called Prince of Persia, and she's a princess, and, well, they're hanging together out in moments. So we may as well, and, well, since he's voiced by Nolan North, might as well call him Nolan then. Okay. Yeah, we do have to steer a bit during these pits, even though there's only a few. Yeah, only a few parts where we actually need to dodge.
I'm all...
I was about to say, are we going anywhere, or are we just going in circles? Only to end up like 10 meters away from the start point.
Oh dear. That's a good question. And also, part of me almost surprised they didn't call it Princess of Persia.
If Elika had been the main playable character, then we probably could have done that.
Think about it. What other game have you played recently that is not named after the main character?
One I was speaking of just before we went live, Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
And we are just
made you eat your own
crisscrossing
words,
back.
didn't I? Sorry, I didn't hear, but did you say that?
Yeah, we are just crisscrossing back and forth. Okay, now we're making some progress. Okay, that was nice, but also completely unnecessary.
Welcome to the ball, honored guests. Shall we begin the
And of course,
help me, rescue me. Rescue me from my father. Rescue me from the naughty god. Oh, I will, my darling. I will forget my gold, forsake my destiny, live as a pauper, not a prince.
yeah, she's been taunting us since the start.
Forget about her. It's time to think about me.
Okay, a little bit cut off there. Ow.
I didn't read what she said there. What the heck? Is she jealous of the princess?
Seems very much like it, yeah. But then again, I think jealousy is kind of a major personality trait of hers.
Yeah, for it seems like she wants
You will have no
Nolan.
Yep, and again an error in the subtitles.
I hope the final Prince of Persia game we play, they have
Oh,
finally
hello.
fixed the subtitles fully.
Oh.
He might have your heart, but I will have your soul.
She inverted the controls there.
Yeah, I think I'll try and hang on to that. It seems to be coming in handy.
We need to go to the next floor. That plate should take us there.
Are you in any shape to...
How much more time do you think we have left? We must keep going.
She's pushing herself.
Yeah, and also, that was quick.
Yeah, we're not done with her yet.
Yeah, oh yeah, that I noticed, just... Oh, that before it took a bit longer.
Maybe I'm actually getting better at the game than at least the combat.
Perhaps. Well, so...
I could get used to this.
I think the term prince can be used for princesses as well, but more of a... When you talked about both as a group.
Okay.
But nowadays people just say prince and princess.
Come on. You couldn't have dropped us off a few inches closer, Elika. Okay, as nice as these plates are, they do kind of feel a bit like filler here and there when you're just
Pretty nice wings.
when you're just going from one to the next. Just go straight. Like, I know what the in-universe explanation probably is, that these paths are preset. But still, whoever made those just absolutely sucks at their spells.
Yeah, it is very cinematic, but maybe it should just been a cinematic scene instead.
Your time is almost run. Armin's escape draws near.
Elika!
Wait, what? Your time is almost run? What? That sounded almost like bad grammar, or...
Oop. Oop. Ow. Okay, that was our turn to get... Yep. Wrong one. That was our turn to get... Bleh. Run against the wall. Yes, yes, Elika, we know. Yeah, like, the idea behind all of this is nice, but it's still very flawed. Like, these duels are nice, but there's just a bit too much of them constantly happening.
Yeah. And also, I'm doing for something special today.
Oh, yep. Rolls convert.
I'm drinking from pint glass.
That's new. She went straight, ow, straight into that as well. Ow.
I guess she doesn't like pints. And now I do not drink a pint of beer.
She's also retreating each time before we get her fully down.
The next floor is the last one.
Then we'll have her cornered.
Or I you. You have a choice. Walk into the web or walk away. Armin will clear a path for you. You can leave.
Yeah, and he's the trustworthy type, Armin. He'll just let us go so we can warn everyone he's about to get out. Silence speaks volumes.
He does have a point.
Yeah. I think it's
Also-
kind of refreshing.
Also, it was already a bit of a point. That was not needed, Elika. Again, a bit closer with it. In the previous games, it was already a point of like, how the hell are people supposed to get around here? But here even more because they'd forgotten or lost the power to use these damn plates. So how the fuck is anyone supposed to get to the top floor here? But actually, I guess that's why the kingdom is kind of in disarray and fallen apart.
What the?
No, 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 you chose her. So choose her.
Oh no.
Well,
How would you find her now?
yeah. So, want to take a guess at how you're supposed to solve this? Also, if there's sounds audible in the background, it's because my father is still sawing shit upstairs.
At this hour?
At 8 p.m., yeah. Wait.
Okay, yeah, how are you supposed to guess this?
We've seen it a few times. We've actually seen it once during this stream already. So,
This had better work.
there we go. There's the real one.
Be careful.
I knew you'd save me.
What if I'd fallen unconscious again?
Ha. Oh, I didn't think of that.
Well, little man, you took the test. You failed.
Wait, what?
What? Oh, she's already hurting. Okay, that's going to make things easier, hopefully.
I guess that means you actually been doing you have final boss fight all this
30.
time.
Yeah, through the entire region. Okay, up you go. Yeah, most of the claw or sword attacks end the combos if you're airborne. Yep. So it's mostly mixing acrobatics and magic. Yep, control. Controls were reversed again. Oh, come on! No, she's not. And too close. Yeah. What you can do in these is really limited by just the size of the arenas as well, especially when there's a gap in the middle. Because then your combos will constantly get interrupted. Good.
I had no choice.
I have no choice.
You're right. Let's get out of here. After all this, I'll get you those carpets you wanted.
What carpets?
You know, redecorate the palace like you've been saying.
I'm not the concubine. She's gone. You're stuck with me. That wasn't an illusion either.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, now the place is collapsing. I don't remember her talking about carpets. We've probably missed some dialogue bits in the other areas. So yeah, for now we Superman out of here.
Holy, I'm gonna be surprised.
Okay, for once, just straight to the exit.
What she said,
Was designed to drive a wedge between us. You said it yourself.
some of it was true, though. I do serve my people, and
Hey, I'm looking for a way out of here without a dark god chasing me across the desert, alright? Don't worry about me, princess.
No, of course not. We'll finish this, and then you can find your donkey.
And you can get back to ruling your people. Everything back as it was. Just as you wanted.
Well, we haven't finished this yet.
Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. No,
You could
let's...
come with me when I go. You need to find your people, the ones who left.
I need to make sure all is well here first. Until I'm sure
Yeah, sure. You don't act like a princess.
How do princesses act?
All the money, none of the sense. Don't know which end of a camel eats and which end...
I know which end of a camel does what.
Okay.
Princess. A real princess.
What about you? Who are you?
Oh,
There's not a lot to tell. So, have you...
I'm not saying anything until you share something about you. So, why were you in the desert with a donkey loaded with gold?
I was on my way home.
From where?
No, it's not where you've come from. It's where you're going that matters. Your turn to tell me something.
You've still not said where you got the gold.
I found it.
You found it. You're a thief.
I'm an adventurer.
You're a thief.
I reclaim abandoned property.
so you could say he's a Tomb Raider?
I was
A
few
treasure
days
hunter?
here. I heard rumors of a tomb. A little bit of digging, small amount of hiding. Forget one donkey. I could have loaded 20, 30. Those guards had me turned up. Still, I got away with enough to keep life pleasurable for at least a few more years.
You robbed the dead.
A lot easier than robbing the living.
Point.
Why am I being...
Okay, he was a tomb robber.
Sure, I took a little gold, but the owner's been dead for 300 years. Not like he was going to do anything with it.
Also true.
That's another one.
Okay. Now,
I can't understand you giving some, like 2 coins or some golden trinket for burial, but an entire treasure chamber?
Oop. Wrong button.
I find the entire treasure chambers a bit overkill.
Yeah, especially when a former king's economy, or a kingdom's economy could probably use it a lot more.
Yeah. Probably why most kings kinda stopped doing that. Kings and queens, even.
Yeah. Okay. Muesli is going this way to grab these up.
As well, let's be honest. I think they were getting tired of the whole tomb robbing.
Okay. How do we get that one then?
Good job!
There we go. And then we just have her pull our ass out of the pit again. But we still need about 100 before we get our next power. So, who should we go after next then? The warrior or the hunter? Because we have access to both of their territories.
Let's go with the warrior.
Okay. Then we set up there, and we teleport there. We might have to go to the hunter's territory if we can't find enough light seeds to continue on. But we should be at least able to get around these places. It's just that we can't reach the fertile grounds.
Pardon? They have like my new pint glass. I got it for free even.
Oh? Did you win something or something?
More of... I don't know if you have it, but in our area maybe for garbage, there's a shelf where people can place things that people may free to take.
Okay,
Basically,
like that.
free to donate. So yeah, it was not in a trash can, just in a shelf. Like, if you want it, you may take it. And there's a lot of books there. And I saw these two pinned glass. I thought, but those looks nice. I just threw them in the dishwasher there and I used them. However, I have... Okay, here's the thing. I don't think this is the reason they put them there, but... Like, first of all, it says they're from IKEA on the bottom.
Okay.
But also says made in Russia.
Could have been that why they put them out, yeah.
Yeah, the Swedes are not really like that. But I have put that as a slight small option. Like, if that was the reason, I would not be surprised. But I could also see they just getting rid of glasses due to the two made of them broke or something.
Could be.
But if that was the reason, I would not be surprised. But me, a glass is a glass. And a pint is a big, sturdy one.
I'm pretty sure the way you say it is pint.
A pint? I was wondering for a few times, am I saying this wrong? I feel like I'm saying this wrong here. Here. I almost went... Language. I started to hybridize there.
Which is the best way now?
Oh yeah, I got a nice pint. Did I just enter another accent?
Maybe. Okay. Sending us on quite the go around here. But we are at least making progress.
Oh, I just remember a
Oh, wait.
quote.
I took a wrong turn.
Why am I not surprised? Let's see if I can remember this quote. This is a yoke quote from Warcraft 3. I can't shoot straight without a pint. Dwarf rifleman.
Yeah, with dwarves you can never be sure if their aim would be worse or better when they're when they're drunk.
Yeah, but one thing you will know for sure. Those guns will hit hard.
Yeah, so that they don't even need to hit. They just need to hit nearby enough.
Probably.
What's up there?
The Tower of Ahriman has been abandoned for a long time. I've never seen what's inside.
Well, then this is a great time for you to find out.
Okay, now we can actually make use of that. Any
We'll
dialogue?
have to climb that column if we want to reach the plate.
Okay, so we can also just get some hints every here and there.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized something. Dwarves also lives longer than humans, so if they're so well trained with the rifle to begin with, so well trained that they can even shoot straight when drunk. Then it's only impressive, ain't it?
Yeah, and that was not what I was going for, so let's reset. Okay. Why do you specifically go around it, Prince? Or Nolan? I am going to mess that up a
question.
few times, probably. But yeah. There we go. Up, not away from it. Yes.
I was dreaming of a quiet life.
But you've been napping between this. Let's see, can't open that, but we can jump there. I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if it was found out at one point if this game wasn't originally supposed to be a Prince of Persia game, but that they put the name on there for more brand recognition. I keep forgetting he manages to clamber up a bit higher each time. So
I'm also gonna watch the Matt McMuscle's video on this tomorrow for... I'm debating if I have more false memories or mixed up memories.
he doesn't go in too much detail, so I'm not sure if he would have a detail like that. You'd probably have to find a more in-depth documentary about this game.
Yeah, no, he has actually on some videos has said that a game was supposed to be another game. That's info he has dealt with before.
Okay.
Many times, actually, I think.
We did it.
Okay.
Hey, I did it.
I gave you moral support.
Come on, you two. You can act like a married couple after the world has been saved. But yeah, I don't mean that as an insult to this game or anything, because yeah, it is entirely different. Or not entirely, but it is very different from the others. So... And it is still a nice enough game, but yeah, we just came from a trilogy of games that are all linked together, so there is going to be more weight on those.
Suggestions?
We need to find a way to go up.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
Well, you wanted suggestions, so you got the suggestion. Let's see. Okay, we're going to have to lower these things. Okay. Simple puzzle. Yeah, I think this game could be better described as a prototype of sorts.
Yeah, you almost feel like it could be a prototype. But it still feels nice, just...
It's just a bit of culture shock from the big change.
Yeah, it's a bit that, but also I do kind of hope the combat will improve with the other bosses.
Yeah, the concubine wasn't as combat focused. The warrior and the hunter will be a lot more.
Yeah,
well, they're active fighters.
Yeah, for the combat, I felt like we had to use the same combat move over and over and over.
Yeah, why did you go into the diagonal now?
I think you were there.
Like, I get the idea where you need to use a special move. Special move. There we go. To break, then you can stun them and just give them a barrage of attacks of different kind. But here you need... Yeah, that was not really the case. It was more of you basically need to use one move to do the damage to her.
Who cares? Push him back down.
Okay.
Can we talk about this over some biscuits and tea? What about a pint?
I think he wants whiskey on the rocks.
Oh, God! Oh, hell you.
Where are they? People are gone. That has to hurt. You want to heal this place before he finds a way back up here?
Just look down and he's already clambering back up like the freaking Stay Puft Marshmallow from Ghostbusters.
I said I'm glad we finally have subtitles, but they still somehow messed it up.
Yeah, this was more an audio thing that he started saying something and it wasn't interrupted by, well, getting thrown up that bloody tower.
Yeah. And I feel like they planned out the audio things poorly.
Yeah, which again adds to the prototype feel. Prototype slash tech demo.
Hey, Armin! This isn't your tower anymore. This is my tower. Can I have my own tower? You know, maybe with an inscription. Nothing too fancy, just Tower of the Savior of the City of Light. Oh, and a few priestesses dedicated to its upkeep. And mine.
If you stay, all this can be yours.
Yeah, sure it can.
Let's go and save your city.
That look on his face. Well, it would literally be free real estate. Because there's no one living here anymore.
Wouldn't that kinda make him a prince?
Yeah. Or at least... yeah, what would you call someone who owns a tower? Okay, it's just for getting down.
Well, king is one, or lord.
Yeah, that would be
Says-
more like castle level.
Yeah, that's the thing, Hillyan. Earliest castles were towers.
Okay.
Really beefy towers. Like, do you remember how the castles look in Age of Empires 2?
Don't know actually. I know of the game, but I don't think I've ever played any of, or at least played much of the Age of Empires.
Well, it kind of looks like those. And you kind of have almost built one in Minecraft.
True.
For the... like, what people imagine being a castle in movies is technically not the castle. And maybe people... many of the castles people think of nowadays are actually castles that became castles after the medieval times.
Let's see, we need the red power for those panels.
That's it. I can recommend Shadiversity to explain castles better than me.
Shadowverse. Aren't those the Forge people? Like they recreate game weapons and such? Or is that someone else?
What did you call them?
I don't actually know what to accurately call them, but there is a YouTube channel that has a forge and they recreate weapons from games.
Oh, no, not that guy. Shadiversity shows weapon styles and sometimes make improvised weapons to try out weapons from fantasy. Even though discussion about the weapons and armor, castle, inns, and other medieval things. Or how
Okay.
things were in medieval times and other times.
Not very
To clear up misconceptions.
Okay.
And he's a very nice Australian.
Okay.
And he even recently made sure, due to some condition he has, he actually he's not alone anymore. He has two co-hosts now as well.
Alright. That can usually go well, but sometimes just not.
Yeah.
Just
he
too
was-
late.
He was worried for that, but he found two people he come along with, and they were just fun. But my good sir, you're using your sword backwards.
Okay, I'm getting a bit tired of these strikes immediately after I recover. Yeah, shut up. Get over the edge. Now, where were we? Going that way. Okay.
Something we praise this game for is they have done good dialogue. Just the placement of dialogues that is a bit poorly in the way that it can get interrupted very badly.
Yeah.
For many games all around this time knew how to avoid that.
Okay, that way. Well, yeah, it adds to the prototype feel. Like the game wasn't fully planned out or didn't have the full support put behind it. Again, not saying that it's a bad game, it's just saying this game could have been better.
Yeah, like there's tons of potential here. Could also just mean it was, well, had a very short deadline.
Could be. I don't know when progress. Yeah. I don't know when they could have started work on this, but it came out in 2000. Really getting tired of those frick. Not that this matters, since we can just drive them against the wall and instant kill them.
You're on my side.
Someone at the door. Oh. Someone letting ink into the room because apparently she was sitting in front of the door. And now she's just standing at the wall door and wanting back out again. Give me a sec.
Oh God, Inky.
Can we get a meow for the mic? No, but we can get a bunch of struggling.
Meow.
Okay.
Use your gauntlet.
Yeah, shut up, Elika. They're literally against the wall and just get rid of them.
Did you accidentally call her Angelica?
I think I said Elika, but I might have been mistaken.
Could also just be me being just have misheard due to the combat.
Could be. Now we run into this problem again.
I think they have a bit of a mode problem.
We can't go that way because we instantly get zapped.
What the? Is that a tornado of wasps?
Sort of. Okay, so we can't continue in this territory, or at least from this side. Okay, that means that we'll have to go after the hunter then, it seems. But we'll need to get back to healed land first. Actually, I think we might be shorter that way.
Use a bit of directional help here.
Wait, did that go up? Also, if you're eating something, I can sort of hear bits of that.
Yeah, apparently you were hearing me eating the crunchy bit of my chocolates. That's the first time you can hear it.
I've heard something from your mic a few times now today.
Today? We just started.
Yeah, you know what I mean by that.
Yeah, sometimes I have noticed it doing something, but I am doing nothing.
Yeah, okay. Can we just establish an easy rule that if you're eating, to just turn off the mic for a sec?
Oh, I can't.
Oh.
There's no on-off switch on it.
Oh.
I usually try to stand, be a bit further away from the mic, but I thought I was in a better distance at the moment. Apparently not. Apparently I was a bit too close. But I also tried to not shoot too loudly. I tried to not shoot loudly, but apparently I had some crunchy. But luckily enough, that was the last bit anyway. So.
Okay.
And I have also been pondering on getting some other snacks for streams that are, well, that is not basically a giant Oreo cookie. It's one of those marble Oreo chocolates that have a big cookie hidden in the middle. So I probably will look for some other regular chocolate without that cookie in the middle.
There's a light seat underneath.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay, there's a ring on the wall here. Also, yeah, depictions of the warrior here. So, that means he must have been alive for a while after he made a deal with Ahriman.
Yeah.
Okay. Teleporting over. And then we'll have to see if we can get through here.
I just remember something. I was pondering, should I eat my crackers at 7 when we stream since it will be so close? I realized, no, I don't want to eat crackers, but that will be so loud to be here through the mic.
Yeah. Okay, might as well grab this.
Yes, well, I have eaten crackers once while playing Stardew. And bloody heck, with the headphones on, the crunching even gets too loud for my own ears, and it becomes an echo in my own head.
Okay. Yep. Now there's an enemy spawning.
Yeah, is it the same type or a new type?
Yeah, they're all basically the same type. It's just that they look a bit differently. I don't think there's any change.
Yeah, I think the only change, main change is the weapons each of them have, mostly. But sometimes maybe a bit on, if they're a bit skinny or a bit more muscular one another, but otherwise they are very much the same type.
Yeah. Wait, now
Like in the old... Oh, sorry, go on.
Okay, for a moment I thought it was pointing me the opposite direction.
Oh, that will be annoying. But yeah, in the other games, like, sure, they were sort of the same enemies, but they just have different outfits, different shapes, different armor. Like, each of them had different role. They did something different, each one. Here, it's basically the same mob that just looks slightly different with different weapon, but it's the same attack moves.
Yeah, and they are dispatched so easily that they might have not been put in. They might as well not have been put in there in any case.
Yeah, but the only thing I can see them useful is as a sort of combat practice and just give something else beside parkour and such to do.
Yeah, they could have had it so that they were guarding some light seeds or something.
Yeah. Again, we liked this game so far, but we do start to feel like it could have been a bit more.
Another
Yeah.
soldiers.
Okay, come on. I'm pretty sure there was hardly any delay there. So yeah, it just gives a really okay, just straight up fuck you off the tower. It gives a rather short window of time for actually managing to get to them a lot.
Yeah, that one was a bit more muscular. But again, despite being slightly bigger, slightly more muscular, and have a much bigger sword, because I had way too many sword punches today, they are basically just the same.
Yeah.
I think it's a literal case of just a reskin in a worst way.
Not a complete reskin, since that would just be a changing of the looks. Oops, way too early. And still useless. Oh well. Can we save this actually? Yes, we can. Okay, would have been hilarious if Elika would have thrown us over there.
Holy.
Yep. Pretty sure I pressed jump there, game. But yeah, it is basically just, it's just different models, but the same enemies. At least with the Sands of Time trilogy, different enemies did have different tactics and such, and some things worked better on them than others. Like there was a difference between the red and the blue guards.
I can't feel anything.
Maybe we should go across when it's safe. Jump, die, repeat. Jump, die, repeat. I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Smart ass.
Come on, talk to me.
I'd rather we just kept moving.
Okay, nothing new to say. I don't know if some chats are just in certain areas, or if they're just unlocked with each.
Yeah, if I feel like they do have some dialogue specific to some areas, which means they knew how to do the whole dialogue thing right, or at least somewhat, but they still
Keep going.
messed it up. Again?
Or it could just be because, well, the place isn't cured yet, so it's not safe to talk for the moment.
That too. But I still had it programmed to do the dialogue right, obviously. But still have done so that the dialogues could get interrupted in a poor way.
So that's a big sand whirlwind, or
The next place there.
sinkhole.
Let's all fight.
Okay. Okay. Showing off, Elika.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, for love of...
And we ran into a wall. Okay, these flight paths are just really over-designed. Like, half of this game is just how nice everything is made to look and such, but this is just a bit too much with trying to show off.
Yeah, like, it looks gorgeous, the characters are well written, all that. But I feel like it went a little bit too much on the whole parkour and traversal puzzles. And way little to combat, and they said I should have needed some polish. Again, good game. But there's definitely something that went wrong.
I guess you could give this game as an example of to the people who complain that there's too much combat in the Prince of Persia games. Or too little platforming. I got myself turned around.
We have almost too much platforming here.
That was close.
Oh, okay, he's just going to go for special attacks.
Oh, that face.
Okay, now all of them have this trick. Wrong. Not that he had lost much health anyways. But yeah, at the same time, you could say that this game has too much, but also too little combat like this, or at least variation.
Yeah, I guess you could say it has the balance between all things are heavily tilted.
Now he's blue, apparently. Oh, okay, he just blocked the gauntlet. Wait, I pressed the button, what? Yep. Okay, no Elika for that either when he's going blue dabba-dee-dabba-die.
That's a meme that's never gonna die, is it?
Nope. Come on. You're just going to growl at me.
I'm in.
Also, I have to say, it's called the Hunter, correct?
Yep. We can probably get some more info once this place has been cleaned out.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's not a weapon for hunting.
Yeah, not
That's
for
a
hunting
weapon.
animals at least.
Yeah, if I remember right, that weapon is more meant for self-defense and assassination.
Well, what is a hunter of men other than an assassin?
Yeah, point taken on that one. He is a type of
What is the
assassin, a bounty hunter.
Nope.
Ooh.
Ow.
But you were a real fight. Wait, which one of them said that?
Nolan did.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd say that when they get like that, they are at once both too aggressive and not much to the what is the counter to this? When they get in that guard mode, they get they get way too way too defensive, but the moment that they get out of it, they get way too aggressive. And really, I couldn't even see him swing his attack there because the camera was behind him.
Yeah, like, I don't feel like the combat is a bit different from the other games, but this one is more fighting game. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, since it's a lot more one-on-one.
Yeah, and I feel like that system might be holding the game a little bit back.
We just have to get through his attacks like this. Ow! Okay, just get kneed in the face. Okay, just normal attacks seem to get him out of that. Or have enough time to actually counter. Oop. Okay, now we're just exchanging counter attacks. There we go. Maybe I should have set the game too easy.
Yeah, but we took normal, didn't we?
Yep. Okay, Quasimodo, off you go. Yep. I was joking. I didn't expect him to actually get knocked off.
You okay?
I'm fine. Let's just...
Hey! Are you all right?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Now, let's go heal this place. One maybe ish. I'll just wait until the dialogue after this is done.
Hey, rest for a second at least. Tell me about this thing. Why do they call it the Hunter?
Legend has it he was a prince who lived for the hunt. After he'd run out of things to trap and kill, he sold his soul to Arlen in return for a chance to become a hunter of the deadliest animal, man.
Picked the wrong man this time, didn't he?
He's not dead yet.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you were not wrong, just... It was not just not an assassin.
Yeah. But I think one way to perhaps overcome the monotony with the combat a bit would be to just change target each time, because we basically focused entirely on the concubine, and well, she unlocked that guard ability. But now that we are going after the hunter, they could be that it's specific only to the hunter, but he went into that enraged state. The warrior didn't get anything unlocked, maybe because we kicked his ass too quick or something. But I think each of them might unlock a new ability or strategy with them that the others will then also unlock. It's because we went after only one, she was stuck with only the one strategy. But
Maybe?
I'm guessing. We'll have to see if the others can enrage now as well. Okay.
Could just be his own special mechanic.
Could be.
For her, it was very much illusions.
Yeah, they're each going to have their own gimmicks like that as well. So just grab these. Still need plenty of these. We're going to plant such a big damn tree with all of these light seeds.
Yeah. I think the only thing that the game's kind of also start to feel more like it feels more like a spin-off in a way.
It is, sort of. Or at least... It has very much the trappings of Prince of Persia with the platforming and such. And in a way, I think I've said this last time as well. In a way, the combat being more duels also is more of a could be seen as a callback to the original, because there all fights were one-on-one as well, though a lot more simple, of course.
Yeah. I guess they wanted to revive that part, just might have not landed it.
Could be.
Let's go on.
Though I don't think he's going to go for a landing.
Ready.
Oh dear. And now I just suddenly remember another weird Indian weapon.
Oh.
Like, there's a weapon. Imagine a gauntlet that covers your wrist and over your hand in a cup way. However, inside the gauntlet, there's a handlebar. And where your middle finger would be, there's a blade.
Right.
Okay, so a blade gauntlet.
There's more here. There's more. And the blade is the same length as a sword.
Okay.
And was used as a miniature lance and as a cavalry weapon.
Okay, well, you certainly wouldn't drop your weapon as easily like that.
Yeah, that was kind of point. Like, as quick your lance broke or you lost your lance, you pulled that one instead. Like, Wing 2 Saws and other cavalry had something similar with I think it was the stock, but that one was more like a regular pointy sword instead.
Handle that sword.
Instead of a golden with a very mean middle finger.
Let's see. Dialogue?
Fancy Armin wanting to build windmills.
He didn't. They were here before him.
Windmills? Are we in the Netherlands?
Don't think so. Martyrs Tower. Okay, so that was a regional net chat. Okay, maybe we should go back to the other areas then and get a look at what she might say specifically there on each area.
And what's with the flies?
Yeah, it's basically just corruption chasing us. So, well, get us to move our bloody ass.
Let's get him stirred up.
This is the Martyr's Tower. He used to bring prisoners here. For sport.
And now we're about to jump over to play.
Great. They're not surprising.
Oh dear. Oh, sure, that weapon you spoke of, it hasn't been in one old fantasy movie. I think it was called Willow.
Okay.
This, I'm aware Disney tried to remake Willow and it's apparently they tried to make it into a series and it was apparently a disaster.
Okay, I knew that it existed. I knew that it's either done or actively being worked on, but I hadn't really heard too much good or bad of it so far.
I think I heard that Willow has been done, and people have. I saw some thumbnails and of it, and people were mixed at the start of it, and there's some more probably feeling that it just apparently. Yeah, people were apparently extremely bored of it.
Okay.
I think what was the main thing I saw in the top place. I didn't watch the videos themselves. I was focused on trying to find something fun at that time. I felt a little bit down, and so I thought comedy would help me, not more things to get angry over. And I think the most common thing was boring and utter confusion.
Trap?
Yes, he's a hunter, remember? I think we can get down that wall there.
Admiral Akbar would be very disappointed in you, Nolan.
It's a trap! Wasn't that good impression?
Yeah, well enough.
Yeah, but yeah, in the old Willow movie, apparently there was a knight who had that exotic Indian Middle finger of death. I don't know what else for now you can call it. And I actually seen a bit of the movie. I only recently learned that was its name.
Okay,
have
I'd
only
seen that
seen-
movie.
You have seen it?
Yeah. I think...
Alright. I only seen parts of it as a kid.
I don't remember if I've seen it in parts or if I once saw it in its whole, but I know there is one scene in that freaked me the other hell out back in the day.
Is it the Hydra in the jar or something?
I don't remember anything about a Hydra in a jar, but I think for people who have seen the movie, all I need to say is pigs.
Pigs?
Yep. And
the
if you
heck
don't
do
know
you do
what
with
that is,
pigs?
then you can look up the Willow pig scene, and I think you'll figure it out real quick why. And hello in chat, Marco. You doing well?
Hello, Marco. And I may actually see if I can watch the entire Willow movie on YouTube. For it might be so old that it's a public domain at this point.
I think public domain is mostly... Ooh, damn it. Will that still work? Somewhat. I think public domain stuff is mostly after 50 years or so, and it actually put us back further.
Yeah,
we
but
are talking about the movie Willow, which had a
Yeah,
series made recently.
Yeah, do we specifically talk about the old Willow movie?
Yeah, from like the 80s somewhere.
Yeah, and I think there's many 80s movie you can watch on YouTube for free. Especially for the more lesser known ones.
Not going to ask about the possible legality of that, but oh well.
Yeah,
Get the
like,
stupid poll, you dumbass.
I think some of the movies just the original owners just don't care because they are so old and didn't get that much money to begin with, or they actually get money for being on YouTube.
There we go. Roundabout way, but we got here. Let's see. Something in chat, but I'll check that out once we're on solid ground. Nope. Yeah, you know, you could have kept that shut and kept us trapped underneath. But then again, what is the fun in the hunt, dude? Ow. If you can't actively kill your prey yourself. Camera, can you stop hanging behind him? The camera work isn't the best at times as well. But yeah. Let's see. Fat Albert is also free to watch on YouTube. I've heard of that, but I've never actually seen the show. Not even clips, I think.
Yeah, I think I heard of it and seen some mentions and memes of it, but never seen that episode and such. I don't think I would want to either.
Okay, the wall clashes do cause damage. Ow. Going to hurt him a lot more, so shut up. Look at the bar. Yep, when we win, he does lose a bit more health. Another magic. There we go. Good chunk gone. Okay, come on.
Wait, are we still using the same tactics as we used against the
Concubine.
Concubine.
Yeah, when they're guarding like this, we have to use the gauntlet to get them out of it.
Alright.
But maybe they would cut it the hell out after a certain amount of time or a certain amount of me doing this. But still. Oh, yeah, that was about a quarter of his health back.
Yeah, but I feel like I have got something okay going on with this combat. Just I feel like they would have needed to spend a bit more time working on the combat.
And that was an absolute guess with blocking there, because the camera is stuck behind a stupid pillar. There we go. Yeah, this game definitely needed a few more months of polish at the least.
Yeah, and if they wanted to do a more improved version of the old school Prince of Persia, they probably should have gone a bit more with the whole fighting game style a bit more. Or
Okay.
it does look like it try. Just yeah. It does feel like they should have spent a bit more time on it. It might even be that they were unable to do it.
Oop, miss.
Actually, yeah, it could just been that they were denied the few extra months they needed to have fixed it.
He's good.
Okay, why does my voice not fit my look then, Marco? Oop.
Is it where he's missing in the bed?
Come on, get here so I can just throw you into the freaking wall. I mean, your IRL look. Well, I'm guessing you've been looking up old VODs on the YouTube channel. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's kind of thing I think I noticed many times now that after a while I was a YouTuber for a long time, then I was starting to see their face. Either it looks like, alright, that it was imagined, the face behind it was imagined, and other times completely different from what one expected.
Would be nice if I could see there. Okay, I do like that they will punish you for basically throwing Elika in camera, basically throwing Elika into the fight when they're on their guards. Get back here, you there. But yeah, that's a common thing, Marco. That's when you hear someone's voice that, or when that you start to basically form an image to those people. Yep. And yeah, typically that doesn't end up fitting with their actual appearance often.
Who's the hunter now? I'd like to know more about the girl that got me into this mess.
Well, then you'd better learn to speak donkey.
Oh,
Well, he already has a head start. He's an ass.
wait, Hill! I think that was a Shrek joke.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Shrek had it released already by this time.
It did release somewhere in the zeros. That I'm pretty sure of.
I think it released about 2003. And we're already working on the sequels. So, yeah, I think they had a Shrek reference.
Maybe accidentally, but maybe yeah.
Not only that, did you hear her accent change?
Not really.
I think her... maybe I imagined, but it sounded like she sounded speaking Irish. Or something like that. It sounded like she tried to speak in the same accent as Shrek.
I find it a bit more doubtful.
I might have to...
Dude, what happened there for me? The accent that Shrek has is a lot more noticeable, so Yeah, I don't think that was an intentional reference. Let's see, Marco. That is Trudok here. I don't form an image. I just keep a blank image in my head when imagining them. Okay.
Yeah, usually it's a blank for me in the beginning, then after a while a shape starts to form.
Yeah.
And oh god, I think the first time I met you and before I even heard your voice, I somehow imagined you to have some facial hair, but I imagined you to be skinny for some reason.
Healed his ground.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Marco, so I'm always surprised. Okay. There are some people who for some reason have it that they do picture people in certain ways, and when they turn out not to be that they get really offended or something, like they feel like they've been lied to when they've basically been lying to themselves.
Yeah, like I'm with Hillyan here. Like, if you get angry over that, that's ridiculous.
What?
This land is healed. We must go on.
Uh-huh. But why have you gone prickly on me?
You enjoyed that.
Teaching that thing a lesson? Taking some revenge for the people it killed? Yes, I enjoyed that. And you enjoyed that side of things too. Don't worry, Princess. You're still more than good enough for both of us.
Wow. And with you as a measuring stick, that really makes me a saint.
Hey, I've helped old ladies home from the market.
If they had attractive daughters.
Yeah, then I helped them too.
These two.
Let's see, Marco. I just picked the shadow in the fog when imagining them, so that is why I thought he was mumbling. Oh, skinny. How did autocorrection go from mumbling or from skinny to mumbling?
It's autocorrect. It's autocorrect, Hillyan. Autocorrect, it can be really bullshitty.
Still, that's not even the correct. That's not even the same letters. It could have been auto-fill-in or something. No, then it wouldn't. Never mind.
It can be autofilling. For when I tried to communicate you with through Discord through my phone while waiting on my computer, the autocorrect there was pure bullshit. As well, autofilling was also pure bullshit.
Okay.
Call fight.
Yeah, let's move on. I know I'm not. Technically, I am skinny. Like in weight, I am. I definitely need to lose weight. But in general body structure, I am still rather skinny.
So I wasn't wrong.
Only half.
Yeah, I haven't seen a full picture of him. Though now I think I'm having a bit wrong pictures of him still at the moment.
Okay, Marco's going to sleep. See you next time then, Marco, and sleep well.
Yeah, sleep well, Marco, and don't let the bed snakes bite. Or was it bed scorpions?
Yeah, just don't let critters into your bed that will that will bite and spite you.
Yeah. It reminds me. You know how people in English call big blobs of dust bunnies?
Yeah.
Because I hope it was not that around that moment. We call them something else over here in Sweden.
What then? Dust frogs?
No. I can say the word in Swedish you can guess. Dammråtta.
Dust rocks?
No, you got the first right. It's dust. But it's not rock.
Use your gauntlet.
Yep. Okay. Like the The moment I hit that button to send her in, and it immediately brings up that stupid... Okay. But yeah, I do like that the game actively punishes you as well for... Damn it. For just getting her hurt, because it severely limits your attacks.
Hopefully. But yeah, I should say, tell the answer. Dammrotta means dust rat.
Okay. Let's see. No light seeds that way. How the heck? Oh, from here? Okay, we need to go collect about 40 light seeds so we can so we can get a new power, so we can get access to new areas. Since we can't get there because the stupid pathway is just completely inked up.
Oh no, 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 oh gosh, I hate my brain at the moment.
What? Were you think of Andy and not Andy ink blend? Not Bendy and the ink machine.
Luckily, no, but now fair like that as well. I tried to imagine what you described me, and somehow I ended up with a slightly bearded Dutch version of, oh god, I forgot his name. The old man from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Eugene.
Yeah, I think we call him something else in Sweden. Unsure, but yeah. But I do know you will not scare people with a mask. I hope.
Well, I do like the stealth options in games just to scare the freak out of enemies.
Are you telling me you will take a huge mask to go ooga booga to scare a dog?
Nah, the mask would be too unstealthy. I would go for a smaller man.
Oh dear. But yeah, I'm feeling that's a bit off.
Yeah, that's too skinny in the limbs and such.
Yeah, skinny limbs and a pot belly.
What? Oh, I must have hit the little bits in the corner there. Well.
Wait. Skinny. But no one brave into Gumo.
Okay.
But I mean Gumo from Ori.
Like, most of my weight is in my gut about, yeah, but I'm not that round. Yet.
Oh, bloody heck. I think I can see why I both love and hate my brain at times.
And there we go. This one was a lot more like the warrior. What's it doing in hunter territory?
Good question. It looked like it was about to explode.
Let's see, there's still 20 light seeds around, 25 to be exact.
Pardon? That came out of nowhere.
Okay, that doesn't give us much. How the heck are we supposed to get those then? Gauntlet? No, that does not give us an extra bit of height. Where are these other 20 light seeds hidden then? In the trap?
Maybe. And also, who's lighting these torches? The torches?
I'm guessing that's just the magic of the place. No. He automatically locks onto that. Come on, Prince. Like, I've said it a few times now that it is nice how you can flow from one thing to the next, but I presume there'd also be plenty of people who would complain that they feel like they're being railroaded instead.
Yeah, I can see that. No, sometimes I'd rather take railroad over failing a jump over and over and over. And yes, people, I'm not super glad for jumping puzzles. I don't like jumping puzzles at all, actually. I'm fine with puzzles in games, just jumping postures is a slight bane for me.
I'm guessing we could have jumped away from the wall.
Found this place and
Yeah. I'm guessing before, with that last plate we could have jumped away from the walls to get to the other area as well. Since, yeah, that just drops us off here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, let's see if
You
there's
fell
some things.
in.
Yeah, it pulled the floor out from underneath us here. Can it drop down? No. Okay, the previous princes would have been able to survive that fall, I'm pretty sure. Or at least enough to grab onto the ledge there.
We have to keep going.
There. Okay, let's see what light seeds we can find in here. Since we now really do need to go to hunt for them so we can get the next power.
Oh, you.
That's another one.
Oh, never mind, you.
Sneeze.
Apparently false alarm. I was getting ready to turn away there. But I
Okay.
don't want to sneeze into the mic. I don't have pollen allergy, but bloody heck have I been of late needed to blow my nose a lot.
And that's also a way to get up without all of the extras.
Yeah. There's a lot of sand in here.
Well, this does take place in a desert.
True. You just need some water and we can make some sand castles.
Okay, now we can get access to all of these. And I'll skip that one down below there for now. I think we should still be able to get enough others around here and in the next areas. Or in the other areas.
I sort of just imagine that you have to go back for that single one just to be able to get the final skill there.
If I do, then I'm not going to eat a shoe. We can't eat a virtual shoe.
Wait, don't you have shoes on you at the moment?
Yeah, just flip-flops.
pardon me.
Because my toe is still hurt from a bad stubbing, like I said. That didn't help, Elika.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, yesterday night.
Yeah, after the stream, I guess.
Yeah, a bit. It was in the night more. Ooh.
So yeah, for people, then then it is news for people. He hurt his toe recently.
Yeah, bad enough to need, well, cleaning and more, so it doesn't get infected. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I've seen cities with golden roofed palaces, painted temples.
There was color here. The uniforms of the soldiers as they paraded and drilled. The stalls of traders on market day.
You held markets here? In the middle of the desert? What did you sell, sand?
Traders came here by the hundreds with foods, silks, spices. Then Ahriman's voice grew stronger. The people left, and there was no longer a reason for the traders to come.
That still doesn't really say what you traded to them.
How will you persuade people to return?
Come? For 1,000 years we've guarded a legend. Now people will know the danger is real. The good people, the people with duty, they will return.
And probably tourists. How long would it take before that temple is covered with "I heart someone else"
After this is finished, we should go to a real
graffiti?
farm. Think of it as forward planning.
Okay, some dialogue we're missing there. But yeah, she did say that they have very special farms here. And they grow many exotic plants and whatnot, so
True.
they could have been able to sell other exotic goods as well.
And I think he was just monologuing to himself there.
Perhaps.
Let's head this way. There's a good amount here. Yeah, I can definitely see how people would find this to be tedious as well.
Yeah, like... Yeah, I think, like I said before earlier, the whole balance thing, as the other games had, have been heavily shifted.
There we go. And not always in... It's. I think it'd be more a personal taste kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Again,
Can
we
get
still
them?
like the game.
But we are fully acknowledging its flaws as well. And
Yeah, like...
possible annoyances, like him jumping away from the wall instead of up.
Suppose I should thank Ormaz.
Yeah. I feel like you should trust game reviewers and movie reviewers who can take in the good and bad of a movie.
Can we just barely not reach that or something? Okay, how many more? 13. Unlucky number. Not that I believe any of that. Okay. And there's an enemy waiting for us.
Then we will ambush them.
My hand.
I think she has a much higher chance of surviving falling than you do, because she can literally pull herself up. Now
You can't get through!
there's just no real use to these fights. There's nothing to gain,
Can't attack from here.
and it's just slowing down.
Yeah, like I think they are meant to give a bit of change of pace so it doesn't get monotonous from all the yummy puzzles.
But instead it just throws in a roadblock. That's annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
Right that way.
Like, I could see this game getting a remake or remaster or something like that. For it has the pieces to be a very, very good game. It just needs a little bit of extra love.
Yeah. Okay, this has the least amount of collected light seeds. 11.
And I kind of start to see, in a way, why not many people knew of this game.
Yeah, like... I'm pretty sure it doesn't even have its own category on Switch. Like, it's not even recognized as a separate game, I believe. Because when I look for, or when I type in Prince of Persia, like typically since it's, well, has the same name as the very first game, I need to look at the pictures that would be different, but or at least there's not enough detail in the pictures for me to see which one is the bloody original and which one is this one.
Yeah, and this one doesn't even have a special title. And apparently, I think I learned this recently from Hillyan. This one is called Prince of Persia 08.
Or at least it's nicknamed as such, due to it coming out in 2008, 3 years after Two Thrones.
Yeah. Oh dear.
So yeah, I would not be surprised at all if the game could be considered somewhat obscure.
Yeah,
Not
may
actually
have
obscure, but somewhat.
he may have gotten that due to not many played it, and I guess many people disliked it or were extremely neutral to it. That they just plain or just didn't speak much of it.
Yeah, I just weren't interested. We've got enough now.
Nice.
So let's head on over here. And get our third power. Now, I hope we don't have to go scouring all over the place for the last one. Let's see.
This will allow us to reach fertile ground in the City of Light and the Vale.
Okay, City of Light, and this one is the Vale. This one is City of Light. So, shall we go after... shall we go finish up with either the warrior or the or the hunter, or go after the alchemist next?
Good question.
I kind of want to continue with the warrior since we can't reach this place, and hopefully clearing these out should open up the way.
You know what? Let's go with warrior.
Okay.
Since that was kind of the original plan.
Yeah. Except for that got thrown into the trouble because I forgot how these powers are distributed. Or how they give access, actually. Now, what do these actually do? There's supposed to be one of these powers that's just plain as weird. Okay, I would not call this one weird. It's basically just hit straight in your wall, run for a wall sprint. Okay, I can see how that would make it a little bit odd, since you're just telling gravity to go fuck itself sideways. Also a bit literal.
But literal?
Yes.
What? Hell, I think I'm the wrong time to say literal.
We were going sideways along the wall. We were literally defying gravity.
The asking is yours. You know what it is that I ask. If you would have your way, then give me mine.
You were dead.
Yes.
Yes?
I was. I'm not now, so why does it matter? I was trying to reach the fertile grounds to see if...
And you died?
Yes. The fertile grounds had failed, even before my father split the tree.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
The tree didn't matter. My father had already broken the lock that held Ahriman. He broke it to bring me back. He'd never have done this. It was the grief. He was
a father.
I just want to fix this, please. We can't let Ahriman escape.
It's not your fault. It's Ahriman's. You hear that, Ahriman? We're going to fix this. You're not getting out.
And that's the truth behind all of that.
Oh dear. I will say this in compliment for the game. The story is good. The character chemistry is good. Like, the dialogue is good, just again. A bit. They should have worked on it a bit more so they are. Like, let's be honest, no one likes when you can interrupt dialogue like that, as we've seen here.
Yeah.
But
It all just could have needed a bit more polish.
in general, I would say the entire game would need polish. Like, it does look gorgeous. But I do feel like they went a bit over with the platforming and all, and the combat definitely could have used a bit more polish.
Or at least make it more a bit more interesting than just trying to wait out your opponent when they're blocking.
Yeah, like, sure. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, Especially when they're just walking away from you whilst guarding. That feels like that almost feels like the game is actively trying to drag out its playtime or something.
Yeah. Like, again, they wanted to emulate the original Prince of Persia there almost. Maybe they did go for fighting game style, but they should have gone a little bit more. If they wanted that fighting game style, they should have gone a little bit more into it.
With the original Prince of Persia, it was more like dueling, and it's not really much dueling if your enemy is just blocking all but one specific attack.
Yeah, I was getting that. That's the thing. I mean, like, they should have done it a little bit more as a fighting game at that point instead of just a very weird, simplified dueling. Or not, maybe it's more correct to say overly specific.
Yeah. Also, in the meantime, I pulled up the IMDb page of the Get Off the Stupid Thing.
Ooh.
I pulled up the IMDb page of this game, and apparently it won 2 BAFTA awards and was nominated for one other.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see. Best Action and Adventure Game.
What?
Let's see. BAFTA is a lot less known than other stuff, but actually I don't know much what specifically BAFTA is. Yeah. Let me just get rid of this guy. I like that you can't just button mash your way through, that they will eventually counter you by just forcing a single... Yeah, one more. Yeah, that Shadow Guard is just a bit too much, but let's see. BAFTA Awards... there we go, to collect... No. Yeah, that opened a page on the BAFTA Awards themselves, not which things it won here. Let's see. Then I don't know how to rate this on phone. But yeah, the game was still considered to be really good, but I definitely feel like it could have been better still.
Yeah.
Also, the reason that I started looking this up is because I have the feeling that I'm recognizing the voice actor of Elika's father.
I recognize his voice actor as well.
Okay, apparently that's Fred Tatiscuri. Or... Okay, they're just called the Morning Ying, so I'm presuming that's them.
Did I say who else he had voice act?
I clicked them up. Wait, are we just heading back now? Yes, we are. Let's see. Other characters they voice acted have been the Hulk in some games. Team America World Police, they had a role. Wait, they voiced Samuel L. Jackson in that instead of Samuel L. Jackson? Okay.
What? Okay, it does sound like he's a bit more obscure one then.
Not so much. Most recent one here is Star Trek Lower Decks. Lieutenant Shax? Wait. Isn't that the big... the big guy who wants to just go to war with everything?
The fertile ground is at the top.
If Ormaz is a god, why isn't he saving his city?
Ormaz doesn't care about stone and wood.
He doesn't seem to care about his people either, seeing the predicament we're in.
That's fine. Keep saying things like that, and then you can make enemies of 2 gods.
I'm just doing a quick Google. Star Trek.
Yeah, I think you're
Shax.
right. That's
Yeah,
the
but it's
first...
them.
Yeah, bloody heck! Oh, I got a bit of that, but yeah. When you said look at that lieutenant's name, that was the first guy that came to my mind.
Nope, not going that way. We should continue watching that, but we just have so much stuff already to watch.
Yeah, we should probably start watching a little bit more often.
Yeah.
Since we keep finding more things to watch.
Wait, is
And
this
also-
another fertile ground that's being blocked off by groups?
And also, we are being a bit too single. I was just about to say we should watch that again, but then you said it before me.
Okay, what the hell? How do we get rid of that goop then? If we need to get past it to get to the fertile ground in the first place.
Wait, let's see. Some alcoholic wipes and some dishcloth should do it.
I think we'll need quite the box for that.
Yeah, very, very big mop. A blessed mop.
At least we're in a different area, so we might be able to get to somewhere that we can clean up. Really? Also, I can think of a subtitle that they could have given this game. Prince of Persia Sunshine. Because it's like Mario Sunshine and we're just cleaning up goop all over the place.
That's some light show.
Ooh.
It's,
Maybe Persia and Princess of Light? Or something like that?
that could work as well. Can just yeet him.
Oh, he speaks.
I think we just found another way to get killed. Is this ever going to stop?
Not until Ahriman is stopped. When the corrupted are pushed from this city forever. Let's go on.
Oh wait, are they getting stronger? Girl?
Yeah, I think he's more just getting angrier at the moment. But I wouldn't be surprised if those now show up in the other areas as well. Okay.
Tentacles. Why? Why shadow tentacles?
Because how else to show that the evil thing is even more evil or eldritch? And not wrong direction. That was my bad there. Okay. Not entirely sure if we should try more 3-hour streams of this game because it is starting to get on my nerves with some of it.
Yep. Sure, there were moments where the audience were almost getting on our nerves, but this one probably more.
Yeah. It could also be just a game that you need to play in shorter bursts instead of just going through it in one turn. Because you have them with quite a good amount of games. That's, yeah, you just overexpose yourself to it. It's like with chips with very strong flavors. If you eat too much of a bag at once, you are just not going to want to continue at all because you're just so oversaturated with the taste.
That or you finish the bag and lay in bed and can't move.
Is that a confession? Silence is golden.
So of
Unless you have any ideas, we're gonna end up really squishy really soon.
We'll have to trap him.
I think I told this story before, but it was not chips. I think it was one of my birthdays. I eat a family pizza, problem. But then we had to eat some kladdkaka, which I told you before, the Swedish chocolate cake.
Yeah.
However, the Swedish chocolate are supposed to be sticky in the middle, but the ones we got were not sticky at all, just Well, very much a cake all the way through. You know, the bready part. And no one else wanted, so I ate an entire one, almost. And they're still mighty. And I learned it that the hard way. For food. Well, it says it's not sticky, it's not gonna be that mighty. And I was only half right.
Yeah.
And I fell into a food coma.
Elika, you want to hurry with the healing?
But there's more to the story. Something else happened.
Go ahead.
I was laying in the sofa afterwards, kids running around. Then my dad comes with a bag of chips and made the noise with them and just smiled at me. I just looked at him and just said, "Father, you're evil." And I said that in a very half-dead state.
He's gone. You had a cage in your city square?
Of course. How do you think we scared our children? Be good, or you'll go in the cage and Ahriman will get you.
For real?
We kept animals in it for market, you idiot.
Well, when you rebuild this place, you should build a few more of them. It came in handy.
The city is gone. It was gone well before now.
Then what will you do?
Right now, we have to take care of the present. And that starts with us getting out of here.
Okay, I like that this one was a bit different, even if it was still the same. Just push him out of the arena. Only this time it's only in one specific spot. And yeah, he did get the not so sure if I would call it rage state anymore, but more a very active state, with him going blue and all that.
Yeah.
Let's see, we should be able to get to the other areas now. At the very least, we're coming at this area from the other side now, I think. And yeah, grab as many light seeds as we can along the way.
Yeah. But yeah, glad you joined my little story as well. And yeah, that's where the chips came in. I never ate them actually. So I was too full of other things.
That reminds me actually, on one server that, you know, on a server that we're both on now, I once actually asked if anyone, actually I don't remember how specifically I came to it, but basically people were talking about favorite kinds of ships and such, I think. And yeah, the one I said, people were confused, as in they didn't know that those were chips, a type of chip at all. And yeah, the type, or the flavor at least, was bolognese.
What?
Yeah.
You have minced meat.
Not that way.
Chip? Oh wait, I think I put a wrong bolognese.
Yeah, more like the sauce, I'm presuming. And it looks like the minions now also are getting these states.
Wait, are we talking about pasta bolognese?
Yeah. I
Yeah, that's
think,
minced,
at least.
minced meat sauce.
Also, one thing that is with both these guys and the warrior is that we can't jump over them. We can't use our acrobatic attacks at all.
Oh.
Are we actually going to beat one to death then? So yeah, there are differences. It's just a bit minor. Now.
Holy.
And nope, still going to kill my ring out.
Looking more like a heavy frost.
Back that way. But where are you? It is literally behind us. Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Pathfinding for that thing needs a bit of work as well.
Yeah, but as I was saying, I never heard of meat chips.
I'm pretty sure there are probably some flavors like that. Not with actual meat in them probably, but more like flavoring.
Yeah, I'm curious to try it. Says, let's be honest, you do eat those crunchy tacos and other things you do use with minced meat. Do not as a
Tower.
minced meat sauce.
I've never owned a tent, let alone a tower.
It isn't my tower. It is dedicated to the women who ruled here.
That makes it yours.
My father is still king. He speaks for the Ura.
With how infected he was with darkness, I'm not sure he'll be much for much longer.
Yeah. Oh bloody hell. That's it for me. I like sour cream chips and grill chips. I do know I love barbecue chips, but I don't buy them due to they'll be too good. If you get what I mean.
Okay, this
Like-
just cannot stop. I should probably
Yeah.
try some new flavors sometimes. But
Yeah.
what we call bolognese chips typically come in the green bags. I'll send you a picture later. You have friends, Nolan, Prince Nolan.
Oh dear. I think for us, greenbacks is usually dill and something else. I don't know. Usually, when I eat chicken, I usually go for sour cream. And the way the thing when it comes to Pringles, green is for sour cream and onion.
Okay. I know that some of the shops here, they also sell sour cream ones. And yeah, I think those come in a similarly green bag. Ooh.
Pringles comes in bags.
No, the more chips in general.
Oh, all right. For sour cream, usually when it comes in bag, it's usually blue for some reason,
Okay.
regardless of brand.
And here we are.
Uh-oh. All right, so you can talk.
Oh, that one's open.
But yeah, I rarely buy Pringles of any kind. Of course, yeah, that'll be too good. Like, okay, I go, like, I can think of, I want to take this tube. But I have had moments I just open 2 tubes. Because I can't stop.
That suits me.
So
What's
I
this
rarely
retreat
buy them
store?
as well. It's a pain to throw them away since part of this is cardboard, that's easy, but you have to rip off the metal part. Since
Okay.
that part goes into the bottom of the pingle tube is metal. You have to throw that in the metal junk.
Okay, so he has an AoE attack.
Oh.
Okay, this way we can get behind him and just Sparta this motherfucker.
Is Persia! I think I just made Leonidas cry.
Bigger they are?
The more they boast about it. Keep your eyes open while I do the healing.
That guy's going to
Okay,
rip rock bottom sooner or later.
I think I think I don't know whether you misheard you or you said it wrong.
Rock bottom because he's rock and we keep throwing him off of stuff.
I thought you were to say Rick rolled. Now you can see why I got a bit. Did he say rock or Rick?
That's another step closer.
I've never known a queen. Not up close in person.
You still don't.
Will you ease up on yourself? I know things haven't been too... Your mother's not here. Your father's having problems. But you're the one risking your life to put things right. Your mother would be proud of you. Oh, look, forget it. cheer up, Queenie. You're doing a good job.
Weenie.
I just hope your mother doesn't find out about the tomb robbing and the priestesses. The donkeys and the...
Hey, you know, boys will be boys.
These two are a nice couple. Or pair.
This pair?
I'm pretty sure there are pears that grow in the desert areas.
Yeah, oh. Now I remember something else about pears. I think I told this to me before.
No.
I was at my aunt's place at one time, out in the garden, then suddenly a pear landed on my head.
You got me?
And not just any pear. It was the biggest pear in the tree that fell on my head.
Well, that does make sense since it's the heaviest.
Yeah, I just went, just felt something hit my head and go, huh?
Come on.
I just looked around and wondered what was that? Did something light hit my head? And I looked down to see the thing that hit me was a massive pear. And my aunt saw that. I thought, I was in a panic. I thought, are you okay? Are you okay, Drac? Yeah, okay. Did that thing hit me? I felt it.
If that had happened a few centuries earlier, you might have discovered gravity.
I think I did that day. And also, yes, I ate the pear.
Vengeance. My aunt and uncle used to have a pear tree in their garden, but I don't think anyone ever had one of those fall on their heads.
Oh. Well, if an apple falls on your head, you can eat it.
I should try pears again sometime. I don't think I've eaten them in over a decade.
They're worth it. I eat pears every day. And for some reason, all of them have been from Netherlands.
Here we go.
Okay, so that's where they've all been going.
I don't know why we're importing, at least from this store I get them from. Most of them have been from Netherlands and sometime Argentina, I think.
Okay.
I think so far all the conference pears have always been from Netherlands.
Could be
Is
a
that so?
specific breed or something.
Ready?
Yeah,
Or-
we do have pears in Sweden. I used to know what they're called.
Okay. Could be a case of where, both countries are exporting the pears to be sold elsewhere for more.
Yeah.
Which I think in
I
some
just-
areas is a pretty big problem because, it means that there's a lot less cheap food available locally.
Yeah. Like, it's a balancing act.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost at the time limit, so I don't think... Yeah, it seems I was wrong with us being likely able to get through each of one of these per stream. But yeah, next stream we should be able to get the warrior and likely the hunter as well, leaving the alchemist for
lucky.
last.
Yeah, if we are lucky.
Yeah.
You know, if we are able to get an early start on next stream on this, the more likely we are. But if we were to do more 2-hour stream, less likely.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how things go. I think part of my annoyance with the game today was probably also because of the injury, which isn't actively bothering me too much now at the moment, but I can still somewhat feel it.
Yeah, and you've been feeling it the entire day.
Yeah.
So it's a annoyance that is slightly growing under your mentality. And makes you tired and annoyed automatically.
Yeah. Agitatable, I think is the word.
Yeah. So it is understandable.
Okay. We can still
But
grab a few more of these. And then
But
we'll
that should
call it.
remind you to feed Inky on time. And yes,
He didn't stop his toe. Inky tried to eat it.
Okay, now this place has been cleaned up. So why... I'm not going to question it. It just seems like a really bad idea to block this off specifically. And there's the timer.
dear.
So let's just finish this little bit. Ooh. Where do you go?
Watch out!
Just Superman this shit again? Yep.
Do you mean Supergirl in this case?
True. Wait, they're putting these in the... Okay. I hope this doesn't send us all the way back again.
Nope. Actually, now I think about it, I can see these being an annoyance for many people.
Here's one more.
That you need to do all these to collect powers to get abilities.
Now, I'm pretty sure we don't need every single one of these. Let's see, we need 160 at the moment.
Yeah,
So
not
we have 25, 50, 75, and then 160. Yeah, just getting all of these in one area would be enough to unlock the final power. The rest would just be for completion, and that is not what we're going for.
yeah, but still, you do need a lot of them to begin with.
Yeah.
And it is one of those sure things that can get annoying for many.
Yeah. Okay. Save game. Quit the menu. It is still going to annoy me that it's showing the icons instead of the buttons, but well, that is what you get when you get a game ported, which, other than the controls being shown that way, it has been mostly well for ports. But for now, let's end the game. Head over here. Come on. There we go, Stream Deck. Still need to find what the hell is causing that. Alright then. Let's go look for someone to raid before we call it. So, browser.
Bowser?
Wait, no, browser, not Bowser. I still need to go look. I still need to go see the Mario movie. Again, I've heard that it isn't exactly quality. Like, it's not like Casablanca or Citizen Kane or something. But it is still entertaining. And that is what I care mostly for, at least.
You watch Casablanca?
No. What do you take me for? Someone who's actually movie literate?
Or, maybe a little?
Movie site mute. Why was I even there? Okay, there's a lot of people online, so I'm probably going to have to leave some out. Let's see. SloopTube is online with Undertale. PikaGirl 220 is online with The Wind Waker. Okay. Then we have Dogged Douglas McDog, who is streaming The Legend of Zelda. Not any subtitles or sub... okay, it's the original. Okay. Let's see. I'm Nice is streaming Tears of the Kingdom. And, Pika's... No, not switched.
It's from 86.
Yeah, it's the original Legend of Zelda.
Oh, bloody heck. That means when I played it around, it was already over 10 years old.
Yeah. Let's see. Raimiar is also streaming Tears of the Kingdom. Graham the Wolf is streaming Minecraft. Let's have a peek there. Lazy Mode stream. Not saying anything about any mod packs. And I do find games more interesting when they are, or Minecraft interesting when it is with a mod pack. Might need to change up the mod pack that we have, since there is apparently a mod out now that basically lets you make hosted servers of your single player games, so that you don't actually need to be paying for a running server. So you can just, well, tag along with a friend if they are active. And if they invite you, of course.
All right.
Derpy Doo is just chatting. They have been doing a continuous Donathon, or donation stream marathon.
Yeah, so for a split second earlier, I saw them playing Dredge.
Yep, they were.
We
They were
missed
early
that.
in when I saw them earlier today. Then we have Smoops Other Nonsense with Battletech, Weird Romance with Mad Rat Dead. Going to take a peek at that. Okay, some sort of timed platformer. Okay. And then we have Halloween 4545, who is streaming Die Young, which seems to be a survival game-ish. They're picking a fight with an executioner. With a scythe.
Wait, Die Young and the tiny hat. Oh.
It says Goblin Girl in the title. It says Goblin Girl must escape her captors. And the camera is a bit low by the ground, but aren't goblins typically more green-skinned? Don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. Or did they make their own character look like a goblin?
I might look into that some other time. For now, who of those should we go raid? Pika with Wind Waker. Any of the other Zelda streamers? Slooptube with Undertale. And, oh, they just got their freaking leg cut off. Okay. Or
Ow.
Halloween with Die Young, or Weird Romance with Mad Red Dead. I'm leaning towards Wind Waker if you can't decide.
I guess Wind Waker. We have been raiding Pika Girl a lot lately.
Not true, but they're also someone we sort of know. Like, they're a friend of DJ Kiske, who is also on the Gate server.
All right.
And they are as
You're
well,
the
I'm
one
pretty
knowing
sure.
them better than me.
Okay. And, well, we'll be going from one artistically styled game to another. So just copying the name, heading to our channel, and /raid paste. But before we start, of course, thank you everyone who has been watching now or later. Thank you Random Marco and Ultra Goldsmith for watching. Hope you all both having a good day. And yeah, thank you everyone who has been lurking. I can see you there in chat. And thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend.
And yeah. Free day tomorrow, and then Saturday we'll be continuing with our side quests, which at the moment are Bastion and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I don't think we'll finish with either of those, so we might be able to complete one of them on Sunday evening after Showcase Sunday, but we'll see if we're up for streaming and for which we'll do then.
Yeah, wait, I thought we were almost done with the Bastion. For you say it was about 2 streams.
Yeah, 2 or 3 streams. Like, it's the game's in game. It says that the Bastion is almost done, but it's not that short.
Ah, all right.
But yeah, we'll see what we will put in there. Maybe more of this game if we do finish with one of the 2. But for now, let's start out that raid. And yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Be safe, everyone, and watch out for shadow monsters.
Yeah.